Yes, what's poppin', man? It's King Jamie. So there's just been this thing on my mind lately, and I just want to talk about it and shed more light on how I've been feeling. So I just think our generation, I'm talking about the Gen Z generation, we've become so detached. It's just more of we we no longer know how to connect with people, and it's just so crazy that we don't talk about this enough, and most times it's hard for you to speak on certain topic because the majority of people don't want to listen to things that are introspective, if you understand what I'm saying. I was talking to a female friend the other day, and I was just talking about the fact that I'm single, and most times I'm this kind of person that I do commitments, you understand. If I'm locked in with somebody, I want to fully be into that person. But I noticed that most times it's just more of it's always one-sided, and I'd be realizing really late. So I just came into that realization that I don't even really try putting so much effort again. And she could relate. She was like, you collect someone's number, that energy is there, you feel the person's vibe, and after a couple of texts and all, the spark just disappears, and it's just more of you guys just go back to strangers. Nobody trying to build upon whatever it is, and it's now so toxic that you know money now being in the mix of you just understanding that you have to be placed in a very okay financial position for you to even want to date anybody right now. And it's as a girl, you will definitely spend, and you will do for your girlfriends or your babe if you genuinely like them. But there's just this expectation that they always have, that is just more of, they expect you to do it and go beyond. There's a certain amount of money that you have to spend for you to go on a date, which is outrageous. And it's just more of most guys my age basically are just finding their feet in career, struggling. The ones that are really getting it clear, they might have done certain things to get that money, and they might not want to necessarily tell you the source. So they make it look like, oh, everybody is supposed to be on that wavelength, balling out of control. But that's not really the reality, you get. So I could go on and on this conversation on this topic, but it's just more of, right now, it's just more of, it's so transactional, like, it's all about what you can give. It's no more about what you're all about. They just really like the idea of you. And this is Nigeria. Nigeria is a place that you need to really you need to vet properly, because most people have a very, very, very dark past. It's crazy right now, man, bro. So crazy right now. So nobody wants to commit. Everybody feels like committing is for suckers, and they make you feel you being emotional is being weak. So in 2025, a guy can't just move with his heart open. You can't move with your heart on your sleeve. You always have to be guarded, because people always want to prey up on that. They see it as weakness and want to take advantage of you. So most times it's just more of, we've normalized being the hard guy. For guys that love our boys are hard now, there's nothing for you on street, though, except you just be that toxic guy, who just play around. But it's all about getting better and just being positive, because there's really nothing we can do anymore about the situation of the dating pool right now. It's toxic already, and that's just what it is. Nobody wants to just be real with each other during the down times. They just want to be balling. Nobody understands that there are certain times that you go through that you go through that emit mode where you just processing things and figuring things out basically. So that's what it is.